Assassin rules. You must be a junior or senior at Bowie High School to play. You cannot be from another school or another class. Assassin is a simple game. First, form a team of 2 people. It can be any 2 people. Boy, girl, boy, boy, girl, girl. Next, you will be assigned an envelope with 2 names on it. These 2 names are who you are trying to assassinate.
Why'd you want to be an assassin?
Because I wanted to kill people.
Because I like to win things, and I don't know, I just thought it'd be a fun game to play.
There was money involved, and it looked like a fun game, the way Paris talked about it, but it wasn't that much fun at all.
I wanted to get the pride and honor of killing someone with a Nerf gun and showing them that I'm better than them, I'm a better person, that they don't deserve to live.
We just wanted the money for prom.
Yeah, we would have saved it for prom. But it was a lot of fun too. I mean, you get to shoot people with Nerf guns.
But that's what we were aiming for, that prom.
It didn't have anything to do with the money, did it?
Nope, just all about pride. The money was just a nice bonus at the end.
Well, there's only one thing in my life that I like doing more than anything else, and that's winning. And this game gave me another opportunity to potentially win at something else.
So Alex calls me one day at a track meet. He says, Jenna, so Paris is here. He runs the first event and the last event, and in between events he leaves in between them and goes somewhere. And he said he was almost done with his 2 miles. So I drive over there with Nicole in her flashy little car, and we drive and we just sit and we wait for him to leave. And we see him come out, and he's like running around the parking lot with some randy kid that no one knows. And he runs around the parking lot, and then he goes and gets in his car, and the kid does not get in the car with him. The kid goes elsewhere, he's not with him, doesn't get in his car and follows him. So Parse leaves, and we leave behind him. No one else leaves at the same time we do. So he goes to HEB.
And I walked in, walked out with the Red Bull, the Powerade, and the EAS Sports Bar in my hand. I was getting ready to race again for the night.
And it was really funny because he was like trying to make sure that no one else was there, like looking around, carrying his Nerf gun. And he turns the corner and he has all this crap in his hand. And so I stand up and I shoot him. And I guess I hit a Gatorade bottle that was in his hand. He goes, "You didn't hit me, man!" in his little annoying Paris voice.
And she was shooting a pretty crappy gun, to say the least. It only shot 1 at a time, and she took 1 shot and she hit my Powerade bottle. I lost my Powerade bottle, needless to say. And she took another shot and she missed again, but she only had 2 bullets. That was the end of that.
And as he's running away, I shoot him in the arm. The bullet stops and drops. And it hits in the middle of the street. And I shot him, and he was dead. And then I started screaming, I shot him, and Nicole's like, "Oh my god, I saw you shoot him!" Ah! Screaming. Because we're girls, and that's what we do.
I got in my car and she was like, I shot you! Because she's Jenna and she's dumb. And I was like, no you didn't, you missed. And like, I shot you. So I got the guy in the car next to me and I said, hey, call this number 497-6525, which is Aaron Fazio's number for anybody that's watching this movie that needs a date.
And immediately he gets on his phone and I start calling Faz. And so Faz, I talked to him a good 10 minutes later and he's like, yeah, some random kid that neither of us know called us and said that he saw the whole thing happen and you didn't shoot Paris.
He called and he told Aaron I didn't get shot, and that's the story.
That guy wasn't
No, there was no guy there. There wasn't even a guy there because Paris said he was in the car next to him, and Nicole like was taking pictures. Like, you would have seen a girl with red hair carrying a Nerf gun like running over. He would have called Paris and told him not to come out to his car. There was no kid there. It was a dirty lie.
They could have got me. They should have got me, to say the least. She got a little anxious, but that's what happens when you're dealing with people that aren't educated very well, aren't intelligent.
Your partner lied, Paris lied, so that made it not acceptable.
The last kill we did in order to get that money was Joe and Paris.
It was late on a Friday night. It was cloudy, it was misty, it was foggy.
We had insight that they were going to be playing poker at someone's house.
Special planning
to us.
Yeah.
So at this point, I'm not really helping any team because I'm just doing what both teams are asking me to do. because Joe and Paris wanted me to tell Riley and Rocha where they were, and Riley and Rocha wanted me to tell them where Joe and Paris were.
So me and Riley and these other two guys dressed the same in black, hoodies and stuff. We all had Nerf guns.
But I was the only one who had actually covered my face because I didn't want anyone to see my hair so no one could recognize me.
When we went outside, I saw a strange hooded figure, who I later found out to be Samuel Loeb.
I'm Matt Dawson, quarterback.
But then a bunch of other people came out and started shooting, and we were panicking, and Joe was screaming.
So then I ran after Joe Martinez, and like a woman, he jumped in the car.
Well, we like chased him to the car, and Joe ran in the car, but then Jared like walked to the car and noticed the sunroof was open.
I came up just for intimidation purposes, but I noticed the sunroof was open. So I ejected 2 of my Nerf bullets through the sunroof, one of them hitting Joe square on the left boob.
Yeah, so he ran back and got me. He was like, "Here, put my hat on." So he killed me. So I went out. I'm like, "Ah, Joe, I killed you."
We got out of the car. Joe was admitting defeat when Alex shot Joe, because it turns out that it wasn't Riley that shot him that first time. It was Jared Cooper.
For Paris, he had left earlier, so anybody left his car.
He was actually looking for us.
Yeah, but he didn't know we were there, so he had already left. And he left his car there, so we were just waiting there by his car. Riley was underneath the car in front of Paris' car, and then I was in the back hiding. And eventually, they kept driving back and forth, checking to make sure no one was coming.
They came about 10 times. It took like 30, 35 minutes. We were just sitting there.
Yeah, it was straight pitch black. But so eventually, Paris drives up behind the car that Riley's on. He gets out, shoots Riley, and doesn't see me in the back. I come running, and I get him in the ankle, and he ran off. And that's...
And we argued about it for about 2 hours.
Yeah, because he tried to lie about that too. So he brought Fozzie onto this, and he cleared things up.
Yeah. And that's all she wrote? Pass the peas! And I danced around.